Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have a very exciting news update here about the next upcoming live action Star Wars show for Disney Plus, that there is going to be Star Wars The Acolyte. We're going to go ahead, we're going to break it all down for you guys right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here in the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. The upcoming Star Wars series, The Acolyte, will be arriving on Disney Plus in just a few short months, according to a new word on its release window. Now, do take it with a bit of a grain of salt, as this isn't officially confirmed or announced by Lucasfilm themselves, though. However, it is coming from and being covered by many reliable sources out there, such as the Direct. This specifically is coming from Collider.com, though, however, as well. Before Star Wars makes its grand return to the big screen in theaters, the galaxy far, far away will continue its successful expansion into the streaming television in the new year of 2024, in animated and also in live action shows. And so, according to a new report from Collider.com, as I had mentioned, the forthcoming Star Wars series, The Acolyte, is primed for a summer of 2024 release window on Disney+. This comes as a bit of a surprise, is of course, very much exciting, but at the same time, isn't all that much exciting, as this is something that we have been discussing and covering and talking about here on the channel, time in and time out, about The Acolyte's release, regards overall, like a lot of the other upcoming Star Wars releases in the new year here as well. But also, specifically talking about The Acolyte is something that I have said that is going to probably be coming out sometime over the summer of this year, and if not, closer maybe to August or September, which is still kind of, fallish maybe territory there. The show itself, though, which is set during the events of the Star Wars franchise's High Republic era, 100 years before the events of the Skywalker saga and the Phantom Menace movie, is going to be produced by Leslie Headland and stars Amanda Steinberg and Lee Jung-jae as its leads. The final season of Star Wars The Bad Batch as well is set to conclude on May 1st, so it's possible that The Acolyte could make its debut sometime shortly afterward. I would have to say, though, however, it does prime more of a just kind of adding to the resume of that maybe we could see some type of Star Wars trailer on May 4th, Star Wars Day, May the Force be with you day, or it could be the Acolyte trailer coming out on May 4th. Although that's tentative, and I'll be discussing with that here on the channel as we get more on it and as time goes on. This also is very likely going to mean that the Jude Law-led Skeleton Crew, which was at one point set to premiere in early of this year, is now being saved for the latter half of 2024 instead. Skeleton Crew itself was said to actually be coming out sometime in late 2023, but never did, however, so a lot of people were suspecting that, they probably just pushed it back to come out in the new year of 2024 at the beginning of the year. That still doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately, and that it actually seems that they would rather save it for December of 2024. For as of why, I don't know. I can't really say why they would do that. The only kind of hint that we have towards that is that it's like more of a family-centric show compared to anything else that Star Wars Disney Plus, or really a part of the Mandoverse, we've seen before, and that it's going to be really heavily geared towards kids, having a pretty much all-kid cast as well. I think that's something that would make sense, and that they would just kind of much rather hold it off for the holiday season, actually, when kids are home on holiday break and would be able to sit there and watch it with their families. Anyway, this video is about The Acolyte. So what's The Acolyte actually going to be about? What new information do we know? As of with anything in the works Star Wars project, Lucasfilm remains extremely tight-lipped on any specific plot details, especially and specifically for The Acolyte. But what is known is that it takes place during the gleaming High Republic era, as I had mentioned, which had lasted for around 400 years on the overall Star Wars timeline in canon, and in this part of the Acolyte show itself, it said that it's going to be taking place roughly 100 years before the events of the Phantom Menace or the Skywalker saga, and is actually centered more around the dawning days of the High Republic, where it all falls flat and where that came to an end. The central character is an ex-Jedi Padawan learner, played by Amanda Steinberg, who joins forces with her former master to investigate a series of mysterious string of crimes, uncovering dark secrets in the process. Other cast members include the talented Daphne Keane from the Marvel Logan movie, also with Junice Suotomo, who takes on Chewbacca in the sequel trilogy, and also in Solo, a Star Wars story, who's going to play a Wookiee once again, but this time a Wookiee Jedi. As I had mentioned earlier on at the beginning of this video, the ACOLYTE itself doesn't have an actual in concrete or an official announcement for its release date, but as I had mentioned, there's sources, credible sources like The Direct and like Collider.com as well, that are hinting towards and reporting on this idea that the ACOLYTE, the first live-action Star Wars show of the new year of 2024, is going to be releasing sometime over the summer, as I had mentioned, of this year. And as I had also mentioned there as well, is that maybe there's a potential that the trailer would be released on May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, which would make quite a bit of sense, I think, as well, seeing that it would be released sometime over the summer. Something of a common trend that we've seen with Star Wars trailers just overall for the last 2 to 3 years at this point, specifically on Disney Plus, and especially for live action shows, they've always gone ahead and they've released the trailer roughly a month before they begin premiering episodes. And I think that especially relies recently with The Bad Batch Season 3. They just put the trailer out a couple of weeks ago, and from when they put the trailer out is about a month since the 21st of February is when they're going to have a 3-episode premiere for the 3rd season of The Bad Batch. That given, there's definitely some type of track record of Lucasfilm and Disney doing that of such, where they put the trailer out roughly a month before the actual show itself is going to begin premiering on Disney Plus there as well, or actually announcing its release date to begin streaming on Disney Plus there as well. So I think the same could be followed for the ACOLYTE there as well, and that it would prompt it for, let's say it's going to release on May 4th, the trailer, then that would have to prompt the show to have a series premiere on June 4th, or somewhere, around that kind of time frame there at the very least, which is, summer, June. That's all really just jibber jabber, kind of just fan speculation, if you will. That's just my own thoughts and opinions. We do know, though, however, that the trailer's out there, it's done, it's complete, and that they actually showed it exclusively at Star Wars Celebration just last year of 2023, and, well, I won't give you guys any ideas, but maybe it's circulating and has been floating around on YouTube here. Anyway, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. What are you guys looking forward to seeing with the future of Disney Plus, Star Wars, and for the ACOLYTE specifically? I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.